Why hello everyone, Cuff here, and welcome to today's episode. In today's episode, it's gonna be quite the interesting one. At first, it started out just with playing with my friend.
Hello.
Started just by playing with my friend and just doing some normal things of grid runners. Just seeing who could be faster, stuff like that. For some context, friend plays on a
Tablet.
on a tablet.
And I hate it.
We're trying to get
This one insists on playing on a computer, which is better for her, but overall healthier. But also means this one's got an unfair advantage.
So we were just playing some normal grid runners when it turned out to be something a little bit different.
Yeah.
And with that,
this was born. This rather chaotic video.
Yep. Enjoy the video. Here we go.
There, that's the perfect start. We first tried crafting some ladders and some snow blocks just because they were in the menu, but when they weren't taken from us, a small seed of an idea was planted in our minds.
I can make snow blocks. Let's see if it takes them. It doesn't.
You could get an inventory full of snow blocks.
Oh my gosh.
I want to make a hay bale, second hay bale, and some bread. And then we will see what happens. Can I dye? Can I make anything else? I can make white dye.
Oh.
And that's it. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Okay.
like your chickens.
Diamond. I have my bread and hay bales.
How long was
Let's
that?
go.
6.
Banners. Now, that's an item that we both wanted to craft. Oh, I might have to head back.
Why?
I want to craft banners. I want to craft a banner.
Do you want to do that before you go? Because I still have to finish
Yes. Now,
These paints.
in theory, these things would be easy to create, except for the fact Nox Crew did in fact think of them, and we crafted them about 3 or 4 different times, and each time they were taken away from us. Oh, but I can get another illegal block. Yeah, here's the thumbnail so far. If I do make this into like an edited
Yeah.
video.
Collecting illegal items. Or getting things I should not have.
Okay. Let's make some banners. No, it took the carpet. No.
It knew what you were doing. It probably won't expect banners, though.
Unfortunately for us, we were so hopeful about banners. We would try over and over again. There was no way to get banners. No way. Nox Crew did in fact think of that. Next up, we crafted some stuff with the extra gold we could get on the gold course. And yeah, we managed to make it out of there with some gold, which was nice.
Delicious.
I can make just snow. I can make blocks of coal. And we're gonna make 1 more pressure plate. So I have 2 pressure plates, gold nugget, and blocks of coal. Leaving the room with me. Maybe. Let's see what leaves the room. I have these items. They did not
Yes.
take them away. Next we thought maybe we could craft some dye. Because we could pick any of the flowers in the emerald course. So why not give it a try? But I'm making a ton of dye now.
I'm approaching the dye room. I am committing murder.
I'm going to dye my 1 wool into magenta wool. And then we'll see how it goes. Downside is we might not be able to make any green, which kind of bums me out, but
Couldn't we technically mix the yellow and the...
that doesn't work.
Okay.
You can't mix yellow and blue of any kind. And just like that, we managed to get some redstone as well, which would also open up quite a few possibilities for crafting recipes.
And now, paper!
You can make a map.
I'll make a few.
I do want to say I can make it. The next thing we realized is, while we couldn't necessarily craft banners, we could craft a banner pattern using the Oxeye Daisy from the Emerald course.
Glass!
Here you go. Next up, we realized we could possibly craft glass panes using the glass found in the Diamond course. The other unfortunate thing we realized, though, is that we cannot re-dye the glass. So it's only stained glass panes that are the color of cyan. Then we made some maps gotten from the cake making area and getting a bunch of the sugarcane. That's when we thought we were done collecting items. And we were wrong. We were very, very wrong. Well, this is coffee. Now, 2 days later, me and my friend here realized we forgot around 3 to 4 other items. We figured out we should be able to make torches, powered rails, redstone torches, and we want to try making a fishing rod. So, we're gonna make those items super quickly because we forgot to do it during the other thing, and this won't be a trying to get every item that we can vanilla in Grid Runners if we don't get those items, because those items are honestly pretty obvious, and who knows, maybe that will spark some more. But yeah, we're gonna go get those now. Let's go. We have a fishing rod, we have redstone torch, we have some torches.
Here is your stack of sticks.
Sweet. Okay.
We can make golden tools!
Oh my gosh. We have to do gold more. No!
Powered rail!
There we go. Let's see. No, it takes away the fishing rod. I had a feeling that would happen, to be honest.
This darn room. Why are there chicken feathers in here?
What?
Why am I getting snowballs?
What? Are you still getting snowballs?
I was just given snowballs randomly.
Why? So we started collecting stuff to make the gold tools. Because there aren't any gold tools shown in or used in any of the different courses, we figured we should be able to make those tools and not have them be taken away. Let's go! We have to do diamond one last time.
The only other thing I can think of is we wanted to try smelting our iron picks.
What? Oh. Wait, what does that do?
To try and get iron ingots.
Oh.
I don't think they'd let us.
Here we go. We want a sword. I'm throwing away that sword. We want an axe.
I'm opening it
A
up.
pickaxe.
I missed.
Shovel.
I shot the ceiling.
Hoe. And you know what? We'll make a helmet.
Okay, so we got gold helmet. And all the weapons. Oh, wait, and the powered rails.
Yep. Okay, now the
Powered
only other
rail.
thing.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Shall we go try to get iron?
Or it's even just tests to see if it works.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. I'm just gonna test it, alright?
Yeah, just see if it works.
You can put it in, but first I need a coal.
If it works.
It's smelting!
Oh my gosh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna complete the level as we should, and then
The problem is this would take so long.
It would.
I have an iron nugget.
So we're gonna have to see if it'll let us leave with it.
Yeah.
And if it does, then we know that we're doing this over.
I have it.
If this works, we're pulling in help. We are not
We have
doing.
to.
We're not
We can't,
doing this.
we'd have to do it where it's literally one iron nugget per run.
No, 2. We can do it with 2. Sorry, I
We'd have
don't mean to
wait,
hit you.
We'd have to wait 10 minutes.
Yes. So yeah, we now know.
We can get iron. Afterward.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. we can make lanterns. Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Oh my gosh, we can keep it. You're kidding.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Iron nugget.
Oh my gosh.
Iron nugget. Iron nugget.
This is gonna suck.
I'm pulling up my phone.
Next step, the iron quest. Here are all the iron items we want to craft. But of course, all of this turns out to be a lot of iron. Around 119 iron ingots to be exact. And do you know how many nuggets that turns into? Assuming I did all my math correctly? That turns into 1,045 iron nuggets. Now, that would not be easy to do with just 2 people. In fact, if we only use the tools, only use the pickaxe each time, it would take about 523 runs and or 35 hours to complete. And that's not counting any break or anything we might have to do. And honestly, this video wouldn't even probably be out yet if we did that. So then if we brought in friends, like we ended up doing, and we were only doing the tools still, it would have been about 209 runs and only 18 hours to complete. Better, but still not quite what we want. Then we figured out that the Steve armor was, in fact, chainmail armor. Now, the big thing about the chainmail armor is that smelts out into iron nuggets, which means we can use that armor. Every piece except for the head, which is a mob head. So then using the armor with just me and friend, with 2 people, it would only take about 39 runs and or 6 hours to complete, which is much better than the previous 2 options. But there's still one more, which is the best, which is doing the armor with 5 people. It only equaled to about 7 runs and only took about 2 hours to complete. So, yeah, this was a lot of figuring out, and we're so glad that it didn't end up being that first option, because that would have taken so much longer to complete. So yeah. Woo. Now let's get to crafting those items. Huge thank you to Moonbeam and Draco for helping out, and also to Friend who pulled in their second account to help us out with this. So yeah, in total, we ended up doing about 7 to 8 runs with repeatedly filling up our inventories with the chainmail armor, along with wearing some ourselves, and then doing the parkour, and then finding the exit, and then defeating the beasts, and then smelting, and then we repeated it over and over and over again. And honestly, it didn't... 2.5 hours is not bad, but it definitely can feel a lot more grueling, especially when you're repeating this process over and over and over. Would I recommend doing this? No, not really, because this, well, it's fun to play with my friends. I would rather play without having to smelt around 30 pieces of armor each time. Here we go.
Pick a side!
That's
Pick
also...
a side, you absolute!
Next, it was time to actually craft the iron items. So first, let's make the anvil, because this is the more item taking thing.
I can't think of them taking this, because, like, how the frick would they... why would they expect us
Cauldron.
to have an anvil?
Yeah. Anvil, cauldron.
Minecart.
Minecart, there's a chance they could take that. Activator rail.
Activator rail.
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 Weighted pressure plate.
Weighted pressure plate.
Lantern. Compass.
Flint and steel.
Flint
I don't
and
know
steel.
how to reference it properly.
Shears. Iron hoe.
Oh wait, you can't.
Oh no, I just wasted iron.
It'll be fine. We can just do another run.
Iron bars.
Iron
Trapdoor.
And iron door.
iron door.
Oh wait, and then there's the armor.
Yeah,
'Cause they
first
wanted
I have to
armor.
make one more thing of this. Where's the chain?
Charn. Yeah,
Okay, we can't
charn.
make chain.
No no chains?
I guess not. So
Huh.
in that case,
This is an older build, I guess.
so this, iron chest plate, iron leggings, iron boots. Now let me really quickly go through the list. Oh wait, we need a plain iron block.
Oh yeah, plain iron block. Not bad.
Okay. What? Locator map. Oh yeah, I got a new best time on this one too.
Oh shoot! Wait, did you actually get that on camera? Wait, oh my gosh, I wish I could see that.
Okay, here are the final items. So first off, we have the entire map with our locator map right in the middle there. The dot showing where we are. We then have our signs talking about how these are the chest 4 stuff. Yeah, so here's chest number 1. Chest number 2. And of course, chest number 3. And with that, that is all of the items we could get in Grid Runners without using any cheats or anything like that. Yes, we did go into creative mode to build the display behind us, but that did not influence any of the items that we obtained today. In total, recording probably took around 6 hours, 7 hours, which is why this is getting so late. But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much to my friend and to Moonbeam and Draco for helping me out on this project. If I was doing this alone, it would have taken so much longer than it already did. So I'm immensely grateful to them for helping with the recording. Thank you guys so much for being patient for this video. If you guys want to see me try to do the same thing in the Grid Runners Pro, I will do that if this video gets, say, 1,000 views and I get to 200 subscribers. If those are met, I will get Grid Runners Pro and try to do the same thing in this one, as right here in the Grid Runners demo. So yeah, that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helped me out a lot. My current goal is to get to 200 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you want to subscribe to help get those digits up there, I would really appreciate it. And with that, I shall see you guys all next time. Coffee out.